Good morning, grade 7. Today we are going to solve the second homework we took this quarter. It was about atomic structure. Okay, so let's do it together. As you can see here, this is a diagram for the atom and it represents most of the particles inside it. And number 1 is referring to the positive charges which located inside the nucleus. So these are the protons. Excellent. So number 1 will be protons. And number 2 is referred to or pointing to the non-charged particles. So they are the neutrons. Excellent. Number 3 is pointing to the negative charge which revolve around the nucleus, and they are the electrons. Excellent. So number 1 is protons, 2 neutrons, and 3 electrons. Then number 4, the question said that what type of charge does a proton have? As we just saw here, the proton has positive charge. Excellent. So the proton has positive charge. What type of charge does a neutron have? And we saw also here that the neutrons has no charge. There is no charge on the neutron. What type of charge does an electron have? The electron has negative charge. Excellent. Number 7 says which two subatomic particles are located in the nucleus of the atom? So which kind of electrons or of particles inside? Yes, we have protons and neutrons inside the nucleus of the cell. Okay. Number 8, if an atom has 35 protons in the nucleus, how many electrons will it have orbiting the nucleus? So if we have 35 protons, how many electrons do we have? We took before that the number of electrons equal the number of protons. So if we have 35 protons, so we have also 35 electrons. Excellent. So this will be 35 electrons. Okay, question 9. What is the subatomic number of the atom in diagram above? What is the atomic number? We know that the atomic number equal the number of protons or electrons. So we must count the electrons or protons. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, the atomic number will be 5. Excellent. Okay, question 10. What is the atomic mass number of the atom in the diagram? So if we want to know the atomic mass, what kind of particle or which kind of particles we have to count? Yes, we took that the subatomic number or the atomic mass equal the neutrons plus the protons. So we must count all of these particles. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the mass number here will be 11. Okay, question 11 said that how many protons are in the nucleus of an atom with atomic number of 15? So if we have atomic number equal 15, how many protons do we have? Yes, we said that the atomic number equal the proton number. So we have also 15 protons. Okay, number 12, how many electrons are in the nucleus of an atom with atomic number of 20? So also we know that the electrons equal the atomic number. So if the atomic number is 20, so we have 20 electrons too. Okay. The answer will be 20 electrons. Number 13, how many neutrons are in the nucleus of an atom with atomic number of 25? So we have to use the periodic table for the mass. We have now the atomic number, which is 25. To count the number of neutrons, we must know the atomic mass too. So we will find this from the periodic table. So we have to open one periodic table, and we must search for an element with 25. Where is 25 here? Yes, we have 25 atomic number, so this is manganese, and the atomic number here, the mass number equal 55, as you can see here. So if we want to count the number of neutrons, so we must say that 55, let's make it here, 55 minus 25 equals 30. So we have 30 neutrons in this atom. We took the atomic mass divided by, subtracted from the atomic number, and we got that the 30 neutrons. Number 14. What is the mass number of an atom with 3 protons, 4 neutrons, and 3 electrons? If we want to count the mass number, we must add the protons to the neutrons. Excellent. So the number, or the mass number here, will be 7. 3 plus 4 equals 7. So this is the mass number of this. Okay, number 15. How many neutrons are in the nucleus of an atom that has atomic mass of 36 and an atomic number of 25? So we want to know the number of neutrons, and we have the atomic mass and the atomic number. We must subtract this from this. So we will say that 36 minus 25 equals 11, yes, neutrons. So this will be the answer for this question. Okay, let's move to the other question. Here we have a model draw an oxygen atom. So what we want to know the protons number, the neutrons and electrons. And we have here this model. We know that O is referred to, or the chemical symbol of oxygen, and 8 equals the atomic number, which is the protons and electrons, and the 15.9, this is the atomic mass. So we have to calculate these numbers. So if he wants us to tell him the number of protons, so we must look to the atomic number, which equals 8. So the protons equal 8. Excellent. And the neutrons, the number of neutrons, we must subtract the atomic mass and from the atomic number. So we will say that 15.9 equals 16. So 16 minus 8 equals 8 neutrons. So the number of neutrons equals 8. Electrons is the number of protons, so we must say that the electrons are 8 too. Okay. And here he wants us to represent this atom by drawing it here. We know that we have to draw 8 protons and 8 neutrons inside the nucleus, and we must subtract or sort the electrons and put them on the levels, which is the atomic levels of the atom. So we will put 8 electrons around the nucleus. Okay. Then we have here the same thing. He asked us about the oxygen. The atomic number equals the number of, so the atomic number equals the number of protons or electrons. So this is the atomic number. the atomic mass equals the number of and plus of يبقى protons plus neutrons طبعا. So this will be the answer here. Okay, and here we have a lot of examples. We must calculate the number of these things together. So let's take the first one as an example. We said that the atomic number is the number which is above, so the atomic number will be 8. Atomic mass is the number which is below, and we said that it will be 16. And the number of protons equal the number or the atomic number, which means that this is 8. And the number of neutrons equals 16 minus 8 equals 8. And the number of electrons also equal the number of protons, so it will be 8 too. Okay, then I will make it in red so you can see it clearly. Here we have to write the calculations so we know the number of neutrons and so on. Okay, let's move to the zinc. The zinc is, he wants us to, here we have to write the oxygen because this is the name of it. And here the zinc, the symbol of it is Zn for the zinc. And he wants us to tell him about the atomic. The atomic number is 30, the number which is up. And the mass number is the number which is down, which is 65. And the number of protons equal the atomic number, so this means they will be 30. And the number of neutrons equal the mass number subtracted by the atomic number, so this will be 65 minus 30 equals 35. Yes, super. So this will be the number of neutrons. And here also the number of protons and electrons. The last one you asked us about the electrons, and we know that the electrons equal the protons or equals the atomic number. So we have here how many electrons? Yes, we have 30 electrons too as the protons exactly. Okay, so and we are going to move like this, each one from the other one like that, and calculate the number as this example. Okay, let's move to the end. So you're gonna do all of these throw away till you finish the examples. So thank you for watching the answers, and to be continued in other videos inshallah. See you.